Yo, what is up? I am Alexander the Great, and this video is to show you why I am the greatest leader of all time. Let's go!
Hello, and welcome to the life of Alexander the Great. The reason he was so great is because he had the word great in his name. Thank you. Have a good night. Wait, come back, that was just a joke. Alexander was born around July 20th, 356 BC, in Pella, which is the administrative capital of Macedonia. Alexander became king of Macedonia when he was 20 years old, after his father had been assassinated. He then turned his sights towards the Persians. Despite their opposition, Alexander was successful in his conquest against Persia. By just before his 33rd birthday, he had conquered most of the known world before he died in 323 BC.
What's up, guys? Alexander the Great here. They asked me to talk about the five bases of power, and I just started thinking, and I was like, there really isn't any power that I don't have. Let me think about it. I have reward power. I've conquered 3,000 miles of land in just 13 short years. I'm the most powerful person in the world. I pretty much own the whole world. It's all mine, I can decide what to do with it. I also have set the culture for years and years and thousands of years ahead of time. So y'all are welcome for that. That was me. I'll take credit. And then coercive power. I'm the most powerful military leader of all time. I can say to my enemies, hey, leave that land, it's ours now, and then they just do it. It just happens. And that's pretty incredible. And then, when it comes to referent power, I don't think there's anyone that's more respected than me in the entire world. I am the most successful military leader of all time. We win every single time. Why would you not listen to me? Why would you not look up to me? It's just a fact. It's just reality. With that just comes a lot of expert power too. As I continue to learn and continue to battle, I just get a lot of knowledge. I just learn more, and people look up to me and ask me questions of how to strategize for battles. With that is just legitimate power. I have been the king of Macedonia, of Persia, and I'm actually the pharaoh of Egypt. Not a lot of people know that. But I have the most legitimate power in the entire world. Looking at these five bases of power, there really isn't any one of them that I don't have. I have all five of them. And I'm willing to bet that not a lot of other people have all five bases of power, at least not to the extent that I have them. So I guess we can already declare me the winner. I'm the best leader of all time. We can go ahead and check that off the list. But we're going to talk about a few more points that will really hit that nail on the head of why I'm the best leader.
Alexander possesses most of the positive personality traits that one would assume a great leader should possess, such as openness to experience. Alexander would constantly be thinking outside the box. Alexander was charismatic, to say the least. He would always fight right in the front lines of the battle with his soldiers, personally leading the decisive attack in multiple of those battles. Alexander's leading from the front style of leadership was highly risky, but it was also key to why his men were willing to follow him to the edges of the known world, and then further beyond. In Alexander, the Macedonian soldiers saw a man under whom they could never lose a battle, and whom appeared to be favored by the gods. A man who shared in the risks of battle, repeatedly and always seemed to escape death. Alexander didn't just use force to keep the people of the lands he conquered in check. As Susan Abernathy of the Freelance History Writer puts it, Alexander would take away the political authority of those he conquered, but not their culture or way of life. In this way, He regained their loyalty by honoring their culture, even after the conquest was complete, thus creating security and stability.
I'm Alexander the Great, and I approve this message.